Welcome to my show, You Matter. I'm the host, Deborah Dupre. Today we're going to be talking about co-creation of consciousness, the holistic chamber of commerce, and essential oils. Last time we talked about tones, chants, tachyon crystals. Just know that as you go through each episode, it's going to build on to the next one, and I hope you're staying in heart resonance to lower your blood pressure, cortisol levels, and that you're enjoying the summer veggies and fresh fruits. I'm also a Reiki master and a practitioner. I have a special guest today, Jann Spallina. She specializes in essential oils. She's the president of the Modesto Holistic Chamber of Commerce, and she's here today to explain her oils and some things that she's going to be bringing to the community. Conscious behavior is termed from being awake, knowing what is real and what isn't. Unconscious behavior is termed from being asleep and not realizing what you're creating from moment to moment. So when you're in a lucid state of dream time, we call this unconscious creation. Between the worlds. This is when you're sort of awake, but mostly asleep, and it gives the body a rest, and the mind isn't really chattering away, and the true information can start to come into you. These are best described in journal writing. Gives people great comfort to a problem or a recent development. Set your intention, write down what it is you would like to know more about. Finding time to get some clarity works if you write the question on paper before you fall asleep, and then see what you get when you wake up. Find a spot that is comfortable and sit quietly. Focus on your breathing in and out. Listen to your heart beating. Stay still as you are sitting here. What is coming up in your mind? What is it telling you? For the moment, ask that the mind remain quiet. The mind can be tricky because it will continue to ramble even when you're being still. Find one item per day that can allow you to feel peace. Something that doesn't require you to do anything. Just really be at peace, and when you find that, focus your intention on it. If you begin to feel anxiety or upset, focus on this and ask, what is happening? Why do I feel this way? Start trusting your own intuition. It is going to move you closer to your spirit and your ability to co-create. As you lean into these feelings, if you have anxiety, grief, despair, remember how to find your center, your peace as an empath. You can become sucked into other people's energy fields. You may suffer the same feelings and traumas that they are feeling. It's easy for you to get taken in. So for now, I would ask you to find your peace, your center of gravity, and set healthy boundaries. Move into the next exercise. This is where you sit for 15 minutes, put a subject to your mind, meditate on it, use chanting and toning to see what happens. As the thoughts, the insights, and the feelings, the visions arrive to your mind, you might want to just take note of them and let them come out so you can recollect and analyze it afterwards. It's better to analyze later and not try to do it as the items come in, otherwise you will not be able to enjoy the exercise. The analysis could block the information from coming through. The rudimentary exercise is to help you bring forward your true thoughts, your true feelings about a person, place, or feeling. When you co-create, co-creation also happens when you let others in on your dreams. When you connect through synchronicity, allow the universe to bring you joy. When you want to create something for yourself, invite others to know about it. They'll be able to help you manifest the vision you have. No man is an island, as the English poet John Donne says. We're going to cut to commercial, and when we come back, we'll be talking about the Modesto Holistic Chamber of Commerce and essential oils with our guest, Jann Spallina. Thank you. Since Einstein and the discovery of quantum physics, it has been known that everything that exists is energy. Energy is all there is. The only difference is that physical matter, such as a table, a chair, or a car, is the seen energy. The unseen energy is sound, light, radio waves, radiation. They vibrate at a different frequency and a different rate. Reiki is used to assist with many ailments. If you're having a surgery, if you need help recovering, if you were diagnosed with chronic pain, fatigue, inflammation, diabetes, arthritis, then we can connect to the angels and the guides using tones, mantras, selenite swords of light. I use the Ankh to work within the physical pain, body, as well as the emotional field. Reiki can also be done in person or done remotely. I'm also a channel medium. I offer readings. If you would like to get involved in mentoring, you can please reach out to me on my website. I'll be forming groups now. If you would like to set up a session or get a reading or have any conversation about any of the pain or the inflammation or issues you're having, please submit a request to my website and reach out to me. Thank you. Welcome back to You Matter. I'm your host, Debbie Dupre, and I've got Jann Spallina here from the president of the Modesto Holistic Chamber of Commerce. And she did a show earlier on my TV 26 called Choose Wellness. I have linked that to my website. You can go back and check that out. But she's got some really great products here today she wants to talk about, and she wants to share with you about the new chamber. So Jann, welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. It's fun to be back.
Yeah, so tell us the updates. What's going on?
Awesome. Well, as Deborah said, I did a show back here a couple of months ago called Choose Wellness. Again, that's still available on the TV 26 YouTube, so go back and check it out. A few things have changed for me since then. I'm still passionate about doTERRA essential oils, but now I've become a Reiki master, and I'm certified through doTERRA as an essential oil specialist. I'm always continuing my education because I love learning, and it helps me serve my customers better. My intent today is to give you some hope. Right now, we're all going through extended trauma, and that's providing an amazing opportunity to heal. For me and so many other wellness advocates, doTERRA certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils can be a catalyst for healing mind, body, and spirit. Because they come from nature and they're so pure and potent, your body recognizes them and welcomes them. One deep inhalation, one drop on a pulse point or under the tongue will create gentle ripples throughout your body. So looking at what's going on in the world today, as Deborah said, we can pick up on others' fear and anxiety and stress. And when our bodies are flooded with that fight, flight, or freeze hormone, it's difficult to relax, to focus, to sleep, to digest our food, and to heal. That reaction of cortisol, that fight, flight, or freeze, starts in the amygdala, where molecules from essential oils land when they're inhaled. doTERRA has a mental wellness system called Adaptive. It's an essential oil blend containing oils that have been studied for their ability to relieve feelings of stress and anxiety that build up. This is the pure blend, useful for a diffuser, pulse points, or a personal diffuser jewelry. Imagine being able to stay calm and focused in spite of the world around us. You can also get a 10 ml roller bottle for on the go. It's already diluted, so it's ready to apply whenever you need it. I use this often when I substitute taught, and I still use it every day now. The final component of this system is the Calming Blend capsules, which combine soothing benefits of specially selected essential oils with clinically studied botanicals. A supportive and relaxing formula, this blend of ingredients helps to empower and encourage you when you're adapting to stressful situations or acclimating to new surroundings. The Adaptive Calming Blend is one of the best tools to help manage effects of everyday tension, anxious feelings, uneasiness, and worry. And if sleep still eludes you after trying Adaptive, our Serenity Blend is specific for calming and soothing feelings of stress, excitement, and anxiety to help the body have restful sleep. There's an oil blend and gel caps. I use the blend several ways in the evening. I sleep soundly every single night. I use it in my diffuser and I use it on my feet every evening. And in the mornings when I make our bed, I spray the linens with a mixture of Serenity and water. Now imagine, how would it feel to sleep peacefully all night and awake feeling refreshed? Any discussion about calming oils must include copaiba. This oil helps elevate the mood and lift depression. It also helps combat nervous tension, stress problems, and anxiety. There's a pure oil and the gel caps with copaiba also. An extra benefit is relief from physical discomfort, and I did a segment on pain relief and Choose Wellness. Now, as a veteran teacher, I can share from personal experience that these oils would be excellent for all your students, especially those with learning challenges. Sometimes their brain chemistry just needs a little boost, and the essential oils can do just that. I have a soft spot for children, so I wanted to share this booklet, which is full of great oil solutions for those on the spectrum. I'm not a doctor, but I have so many resources and over 30 years of experience with essential oils. I also wanted to share the specials that doTerra is offering this month, just in time for back to school. First, Thinker Blend is from our amazing children's kit. It's already diluted and ready to roll on. The oils in this blend are known for their ability to aid focus and memory, and it creates a positive, nurturing atmosphere to support learning. The other two specials are adult blends, so if you're using them with children, they could be diluted further. I'm happy to show you how to do that. This is a powerful blend for adults. I use it every morning on my forearms. It's called Motivate. It's made with citrus and mint oils. It can help motivate and inspire and gives the courage to move forward with confidence and strength. The last special that I have to share for this month is In Tune, which is a bit more potent than Thinker. I found myself using this more frequently the last couple of months too. The oils have been studied for their abilities to promote calm, focus, and a balanced state of mind. I use this one a lot with my 7th grade math classroom students, especially those who are having trouble with concentrating or settling down. And many of the oils in this blend have high levels of sesquiterpenes, which have demonstrated an ability to pass through the blood-brain barrier and reach the cells in the brain. This could be huge for families working from their home while trying to support their distance learning for their children. They're really juggling a lot of plays. So each of these blends is 15% off this month. Please contact me to explore what's best for you and your family during a free wellness consultation. It's 209-968-3191. Another new thing for me since Choose Wellness aired on this is the Modesto Chamber of Commerce, the Holistic Chamber of Commerce. I'm just as passionate about essential oils as all holistic and natural healing modalities. This gives me a chance to promote that. We're part of an international organization to increase education, awareness, and access to holistic and natural solutions for health, lifestyle, and business building. As one of my teachers recently said, life is the school and love is the answer. And that's what you'll find at our Modesto Holistic Chamber meetings. We have powerful professionals who love facilitating others' healing. We're looking for you if you want to learn more about your personal wellness options and healing, if you're a holistic practitioner, or if you have a business that would support others in growing their business. I encourage you to find us online at holisticchamberofcommerce.com/Modesto and join us for meetings. We're open, welcoming, fun, and caring group here to serve our community. I'd like to close with this quote from Albert Einstein: "Imagination is more important than education." Now, that's not to say that our members are uneducated, because they're very educated and experienced, but to challenge you to imagine what vibrant health and inner peace feels like. Don't you owe it to your body, the progress of your life, and the world as a whole to take care of yourself? When you start to feel the benefits, you'll be astonished you didn't start sooner. It is possible. Let us show you how. Modesto Holistic Chamber of Commerce. Thank you.
Thank you, Jann. That was incredible. So there's emotional kits, there's family kits, there's all kinds of information here that you have on the table with these oils. you're obviously extremely knowledgeable about all of this. So they could reach out to you.
It's really important to work with someone who can coach you, who can take a look at your specific health goals, because we're all different.
Right.
And sometimes an oil will work for one person and sometimes a different oil will work. So having an experienced person who's willing to give you the time to work with you and make sure we fine-tune everything, I think is really important.
And it is. So Digest Zen is something new that I've been using for stomach issues. And I noticed that, and I use topical oils and a diffuser in my house as well with germs and things. I put the DoTerra On Guard to help, you know, disinfect the house.
To clean the air, yeah.
And it cleans the air. And then also I have DDR Prime. You want to tell us a little bit about DDR Prime?
DDR Prime is for damaged DNA repair. So I have the oil. I like the oil because I like to take a little bit internally every day. I have my own little mixture that I put in a capsule, and this is a great one because we know that our DNA is being affected by all these energies coming in right now. And so this can help us stay a lot more balanced.
Great. And what do you know about frankincense?
Oh my goodness, I mentioned sesquiterpenes and crossing the blood-brain barrier, and this is a huge one for crossing the blood-brain barrier. Frankincense is a resin, so to me it's like the blood of the plant. And so you can use it. It's so good for every single system in your body. Circulatory, respiratory, digestive, great for anti-aging, and it's an amplifier oil. So for instance, this weekend my husband said, I have this lump here under my like jawbone, right here at the corner of my jawbone. And it was a pretty, like about a quarter-size lump. And you know, some people would race off to the urgent care, and my suggestion was On Guard. Top it with this because this is an amplifier. By the next day, wow, it's not so painful. It's a little bit smaller. This morning, it's completely gone.
See?
So no one's saying not go to the doctor. We're just saying sometimes you can start a healing process very quickly. And so even if you're skeptical, I can probably get you a sample of oil that'll make a believer out of you.
There you go. And jasmine. It's like
jasmine
cologne.
is a lovely one, yes.
Yeah.
This is, the florals are really good for the heart. So if you have heartache, in fact, I put a little bit of rose on my heart today before I came out. But any of the florals are really good and calming, and they're good for your heart. And I know lots of us are suffering. We hurt because we see all the pain going on in the world.
Right.
And so jasmine and rose and the different florals are great for that.
Okay. So this one is this one you talked
adaptive,
about,
yeah.
and this is
That's the adaptive, the pure oil.
That's good. Those are good oils that you just brought in. So the Terra Shield, this is good for if you're out in the evening and mosquitoes like you very much.
And this is important because I just read on one of the nextdoor.com or something, they were talking about hordes of mosquitoes.
Really?
And they were talking specifically about my neighborhood. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Wow.
Terra Shield smells so delightful. It's okay if I
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a fresh bottle. It just popped. I love the scent of it. I've even used it on my plants to keep bugs away.
Yeah.
It comes in a spray bottle. You can make your own spray. It's super effective and it's non-toxic. It's pure. So it's a great way to keep those mosquitoes. I guess they were having issues with West Nile virus or something, but let's just be preventative and keep the bugs off of you in the first place. Peppermint's also pretty effective too, but this is a perfect one.
Great. And then this one is Breathe. And I know you know what that is.
Oh my goodness.
Eucalyptus and peppermint.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of
Cardamom
peppermint.
Boy, if you don't know how to use your own hands as a personal diffuser, just one drop. I didn't even put a drop. I just touched the top of the bottle.
Yeah.
You can really feel your airways opening up. I always have 4 or 5 diffusers going on in my house. I'm always drinking water with citrus in it. I just walk over to my shelf and grab an oil and put it on because they're so balancing. And when you get intuitive, you know just which one. I have my favorites, but you just know oh, maybe today I should try this one instead of my favorite that I would normally use.
Right. I do the same thing. And
the more you use them, the more intuitive you become.
So the more I use these oils in my salves. I make a salve out of them. I have a 2-ounce and a 4-ounce jar and an 8-ounce jar. And I make cough syrups out of them.
I've done some really effective cough
yeah,
syrups too.
I use raw honey and I make cough syrups and beeswax and I make salves. So again, you know, you can use the oils yourself, or you can create salves out of that. Yeah, and that one has about 20 different of the oils in it.
Wow.
And the health benefits, we'll put that up on the back so you'll be able to see it. Well, what else do you want to tell us about the chamber? What vision do you have going into 2021 for the chamber?
I hope that the chamber grows rapidly. I feel that we're at a turning point in the world. A lot of things are changing, and I think people are kind of searching. They're starting to realize that maybe there could be a way they could be empowered and start to take care of their own health.
Yeah.
And that there's ways to do that without side effects that we often get from prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. So Tachyon Crystal Healer Michelle is my Senior Vice President of Modesto Chamber of Commerce, so she's part of our group. She was very instrumental in helping me get this to go forward. We have so many different types of healers. I'm looking forward to having some chiropractors and maybe acupuncturists join us. But we're going to bring this to our area. I used to have to travel. I used to travel to Santa Cruz area for sound healing. And I used to travel to Red Bluff for drumming circles. And so we have all that here in town. I would like to make sure that everybody knows about this option, that just come and visit, meet some of the people. You may feel particularly connected or drawn to someone, and maybe that's a clue. Maybe that's a person that can help you in the healing. But we all have an opportunity to do some healing, which I believe we need to do to make the world a more peaceful and loving place. And it's hard to stay there and in that spot of peace and love when there's so much violence, there's so much going on, there's so much restrictions in our personal freedoms. People are just so fearful.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that not only my oils, you know, maybe somebody's not excited about oils, but if you'll come to the Holistic Chamber meeting, you may find something there that really strikes a chord for you. And, you know, you should try whatever feels right to you, whatever resonates in your heart. And just keep learning and keep growing.
Exactly. So I agree. I think all the people that are attending those meetings have something unique to offer. They're all practitioners. They're here to help everybody here. And if you have the inclination, reach out to Jann. Go to the website, check it out, and we'll be right back. We're going to commercial. Since Einstein and the discovery of quantum physics, it has been known that everything that exists is energy. Energy is all there is. The only difference is that physical matter, such as a table, a chair, or a car, is the seen energy. The unseen energy is sound, light, radio waves, radiation. They vibrate at a different frequency and a different rate. Reiki is used to assist with many ailments. If you're having a surgery, if you need help recovering, if you were diagnosed with chronic pain, fatigue, inflammation, diabetes, arthritis, then we can connect to the angels and the guides using tones, mantras, selenite swords of light. I use the Ankh to work within the physical pain, body, as well as the emotional field. Reiki can also be done in person or done remotely. I'm also a channel medium. I offer readings. If you would like to get involved in mentoring, you can please reach out to me on my website. I'll be forming groups now. If you would like to set up a session or get a reading or have any conversation about any of the pain or the inflammation or issues you're having, please submit a request to my website and reach out to me. Thank you. Hey, welcome back to You Matter, and I thank you for joining us here today. In closing, we thank you, Creator, for all these gifts of peace, love, joy, and gratitude. I send you health and wealth as we walk in our ancestors' footprints, saying yes to the angels, yes to the guides leading me forward onto making the right choices, being present in the moment today, my higher self for leading me here to be with all of you. May you and your families be blessed today and every day as we close the show with love and peace. And I like to end with the tones. We'll do an Om. Would you like to do an Om sound with me?
Most definitely.
So we're going to say it on 3, 2, 3. Om. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good week.